Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Nana Firdaus, and on today's tutorial I will be showing you how to cut and sew this beautiful hijab with a gathered front. So when you want to wear it, you just wear your hijab the normal way you would wear your hijab. Then you'll be tying the two strings that are on the sides at the back of your neck this way, and that is how you will rock your hijab. So without further ado, let's get started. For this style, I'll be using 2 shades of pink fabric for it. I'm using a stretchy fabric. So you will need 1 yard each of each shade of the fabric that you are using. But if you are using just 1 shade, then 1.5 yards should be enough. But this way I'm using 2 yards. So I'll be starting with the front panel. The first thing you will do is you're going to fold your fabric into 2. After folding it into 2, to cut your face opening, you are going to measure 4.5 inches from the folded edge outwards this way. That's because I'm using a stretchy fabric, but if you are using a fabric that is not stretchy, then you will be using 5 inches. Then I measured the front length that we'll use, which is 38 inches. I measured 38 inches for the front length. Then for the side, you'll be placing your tape rule on the 4.5 inch mark that you made earlier, and you measure 42 inches on a slanted line this way, and that's for my side measurement. Then you cut it out. So the next thing you will do is you are going to shape your sides. So I trimmed the front, then I came up by 2 inches by the side and I trimmed it off this way. So for the neckline, you'll be coming down by 3 inches and you'll be shaping it out this way, and your front panel is ready. So for the back panel, you fold your fabric into 2. The width will be 21 inches this way. So you measure the length of your back panel, which is 30 inches. Then you are going to take your face circumference, which is 4.5 inches from the folded edge, same way you did for the front panel. Then from the 4.5 inch mark, you are going to measure 20 inches on a slanted line this way. Then you cut it out, you shape your back panel. So this is what the front panel looks like, and this is what the back panel looks like. Now to cut the cap, you fold your fabric into 2 this way, then you fold it again into 4 this way. Then the cap height I'll be using is 4 inches and the cap width I'll be using is 7 inches. Then you cut it out. Don't forget to notch your midpoint after cutting it out. Now to cut the 2 strings that you use to tie it at the back, you cut 2 fabrics that are 1.5 inches by 20 inches. So the 2 strings will be 20 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. Now to the sewing aspect, you change your footer to the gather's foot, or you will be running a straight stitch and then you adjust it to make your gathers. So using a gather's foot, I'm going to gather both sides of my front panel this way. After gathering it, you measure it to make sure that it is 20 inches, just like the side of your back panel. If it is not 20 inches, then you are just going to loosen the gathers a bit, same way I'm doing it this way. Then you measure it and make sure you have 20 inches, and you repeat the same thing for the second side too. So I placed both sides together to see if it is equal, and it is. Now to join your front and back panels together, you are going to place the front panel on the back panel with the right sides facing each other, and then you'll be joining the sides. After joining both sides, it's time to work on your cap. So what you do is you're going to cut your 1/2 inch foam the same way you cut your cap. Then you insert your foam in between your cap this way. You align it properly, make sure that it is equal on both sides and it is straight. There's no folding. as you can see. Then you use your pin to hold the three panels together on the part where you notched it. So when you want to sew for this design of the cap, what you do is you are going to come up by 1 inch from the edge of your cap. Then you are going to sew a straight stitch on it. Then you are going to measure half an inch away from that 1 inch that you measured, and you are going to run another straight stitch on it. Then you are just going to run a straight stitch. You are going to top stitch the edge of your cap this way, and your cap is ready. So you fold your cap and trim your excesses out. Then you notch your midpoint. So after notching the midpoint on your cap, you are going to fold your face opening into 2. You fold it into 2 with the back panel being together and the front panel will be together. Then you notch the midpoint on your back panel. Then you are going to place your cap on the back panel with the right sides facing each other. You align the cap properly this way, and you are going to sew it. After sewing your cap to your main hijab body, it's time to work on the 2 strings. So you fold it into 2 with the right sides being together because you'll be sewing on the wrong side. Then you close it together and you leave just one opening where you'll be turning your rope inside out. So after making your rope, the next thing you do is to join the rope to your hijab. So you will come down by 7 inches on the side of your hijab. From where you join the cap, you will come down by 7 inches, and that is where you'll be joining the rope to your hijab. You'll be sewing it on the part where you stitched both the front and back panels together. Then you repeat the same thing for the second side too. You come down by 7 inches from the part where you join the cap to the main hijab body, and you will join the string on the stitch where you join both the front and back panels together, and your hijab is ready. So you either weave or hem the ends, and this is what you have. This is the final look of this beautiful hijab. Don't forget to send pictures of your own recreations to me via any of my social media handles. If you found this tutorial video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. Ma salam!